And so you left the Conservatives, of course, to become a Brexit MEP because of the party's position after the EU referendum. But you're now backing Liz Truss over Rishi Sunak, even though Truss voted for Remain and Sunak voted to leave. Tell me why.
Well, the choice is terribly simple. It's between somebody who did vote to leave but has done absolutely nothing to take full advantage of Brexit, and somebody who did not vote to leave, but once the result was in, then put her back into making Brexit work. And she's done more in terms of getting trade deals than Rishi has done. And therefore, actions speak louder than words. I mean, it really is as simple as that. That is the motto. Actions speak more loudly than words do. Rishi may and did, and I'm very pleased that he did vote leave and talk about it. But it's Liz Truss who's actually done the real work. My problem with Liz is, and it's been mentioned on your programme already, she's as stiff as a Victorian governess, as I said in my very good Express column today. Every Wednesday, by the way, page 13 usually. But she really is wooden in presentation now. She's going out on the campaign trail. She's really got to up her game as far as getting some oomph into the campaign goes, because Rishi is a very slick performer. And let me say, Rishi did vote leave, and I don't think for one moment he'd ever want to get us closer links with Europe. So if he does win, I shan't be distraught. But if I want something done, all Rishi is promising is same old, same old. Truss is promising something new.
No, and I did read your Daily Express column today, and it was very good. I always read it, Anne. I read it every week. And you say she's going to have to be more inspirational on the campaign trail. And really, she doesn't have much time, does she? Because the ballots get sent out to Conservative Party members literally at the end of next week. The big BBC debate is on Monday night. So she's got to up her presentation style almost immediately.
Yeah, she's got a big challenge. And she has, because she is very, very uninspiring as a performer. What she does is she turns out solid work. She turns out solid results. She has imagination when it comes to policies. But when it comes to presentation, there's a complete absence of any rhetorical skill at all.
Does it matter, Anne?
It shouldn't do, but it does. It matters because so many people these days take their impressions from the media, and they are looking for something more than just a workhorse. And I think she's got to show that. She's got to show that flair. That, of course, is why so many people loved Bojo. He had flair. He had charisma. He had his own character. And I think Liz has got to put a lot of work into the style of her presentation, and she needs to get somebody to give her some really good advice.
I think she just has to show the real her, Anne, because I played the clip earlier in the week, actually. There was that fascinating moment in the ITV debate on Sunday night, which was really quite unedifying overall, because it was blue on blue, and they were going for each other. Yeah, not a good debate. But Sunak was given a chance to ask any question of the folk on stage, and he chose to go for Truss. And he said, what do you regret more of voting for Remain or being a Lib Dem? And he thought it was a real mic drop moment, a real gotcha moment. But actually, off the cuff, with no notes, Truss relaxed and she told her story. And her story is really fascinating. Yes, she did have left-wing activist parents. She did go to a comprehensive school in Leeds, and she's been on a political journey. And actually, I found that moment of her incredibly compelling.
Yes, I mean, the fact that somebody has in the past voted a different way does not exclude you from subsequently seeking office in a different party or on a different side of an argument. If Rishi would only show some imagination...
Yeah. He's like a robot, Anne. He's too slick for me.
I would think he would be the safer option if he had any imagination at all, but he doesn't. Liz does have imagination. She does have a solid record. She can say, look, I got these trade deals. They weren't things that the fairies brought. Liz went out and got them. And that was when I started to have a lot of respect for her, even though she had voted Remain. But at the moment, I'm backing her, but she's really got to get some style. That's what she lacks.